And we are back with another episode. It's week 4, and when it comes to dating, this is one of my favorite things to think about when establishing yourself as an elite player on and off the field. And a woman's playbook to dating would not be a playbook if we didn't talk about our uniforms, logos, and becoming our own publicists. Now, I will admit, last episode was heavy. It was a lot of content around attachment styles, healing past traumas, choosing a partner that chooses you, all elements that are crucial to drafting season. And we're just about ready for preseason, but before we step onto the field, we need to suit up and show up looking right. When you look at any team's uniform, every single part of the uniform is intentional. The colors, the stitching, the lettering, they are all purposeful. There's a whole staff, a whole team of people with football teams who are dedicated to conceptualizing and crafting the uniforms, the helmets, shoes, socks, gloves, and anything else the players wear. And this isn't just for the players on the field either. The coaches are also lockstep in with the team with jackets, hats, you name it. There are so many rules that teams have to follow when it comes to uniforms, or they'll risk being fined for hefty amounts of money for any uniform infractions. And then there's the team names and logos. Many of the NFL teams have kept their same names and logos throughout the history of their team, but over the years, a lot of the teams have done redesigns of their logos, and some have changed their names. They make small tweaks, maybe with the fonts or the placements of their mascots, or the colors might be adjusted or altered slightly. The logos are the face of the organization. It's their signature. It's their brand. It's what hundreds of thousands of people flock to stores for. They want to wear their team's logo, their colors proudly. It's a big part of the teams. Now, at this point, you're wondering, what the heck does all of this have to do with a woman and dating? Well, this is where the fun comes in, my friend. As you navigate these dating streets, how you show up and represent yourself matters. The colors you wear, the styles of clothing, they will attract a certain type of person. Your style is a direct reflection of how you present yourself to the world. And we all know people take notice. Trust me, they do. So we're going to get into some tips on crafting the best uniform and signature look for yourself as you get ready to step onto the field. Let's take a step back a bit and go through the history of how NFL teams choose logos and uniforms. The history of NFL teams choosing uniforms and logos is a fascinating journey that spans decades and reflects the evolution of American football culture. Let's go through a brief history over the years of how NFL teams have navigated the world of uniforms and logos. In the early years of the NFL, teams wore simple, generic uniforms without any distinctive logos on them. The focus was more on functionality than aesthetics. Teams like the Chicago Bears or the Green Bay Packers had basic designs, and colors were typically chosen on availability rather than a deliberate branding strategy. As the league grew in popularity in the 1940s, 1950s timeframe, teams began to experiment with their logos. The Cleveland Browns, for example, introduced their iconic helmet logo in 1946, which they still use today. And during this era, logos were relatively modest compared to the intricate designs we see today. In the 1960s, that marked a significant shift as color television became more widespread. Y'all remember, we didn't have color on TV up until that time. So teams started to recognize the marketing potential of distinctive and vibrant team colors. The Dallas Cowboys, for instance, introduced their iconic star logo in 1964. We all know what that logo looks like now. Now, this shift to a more elaborate logo was partly driven by the desire to create visually appealing brands for television audiences. It's all about what you see on the screen, at least for that time. Now, in the 1990s and the early 2000s, this was the era of rebranding. The Denver Broncos, for example, introduced their modernized logo in uniforms in 1997, coinciding with their back-to-back Super Bowl victories. The Jacksonville Jaguars and Carolina Panthers, as expansion teams, also brought fresh designs into the league during this period. In 2012, Nike became the official uniform provider for the NFL, ushering in a new era of innovation and design. Teams began to experiment with alternate uniforms, some throwback designs and special editions, and this partnership allowed for more advancement in visually striking uniforms, giving teams additional opportunities to connect with fans through merchandise. I love a good throwback jersey, I just have to say. In recent years, the NFL has embraced individuality in player equipment as well. Events like My Cause, My Cleats allow players to showcase personalized cleats that raise awareness for their charitable causes. And I'm just saying this, not that you don't know what it is, but cleats are the shoes that they wear. Okay. Got that. All right, and then this reflects a broader trend of personalizing and self-expression within the league. Throughout the NFL history, the evolution of team uniforms and logos has been influenced by a combination of practicality, marketing, and also the desire to connect with fans. And this result is a beautiful, colorful tapestry of iconic designs and symbols that define the identity of each team in the league.
Okay, number 22, Kenny Gordon. That's it out for a Rebel. First down.
Let's jump into the evolution of your personal style and branding. I want us to think about creating a signature look for this current season of your life. This does not mean I'm saying to throw out all of the clothes in your closet, but it does mean taking inventory of the type of clothes you currently wear. This may mean saying goodbye to what no longer serves you. Thank you, Marie Kondo. And creating a brand for your present self. What may have worked 5 seasons ago, baby, it may not work now, my friend. It's okay. Own it and agree to evolve. Building your personal brand and signature style will not only make you feel more confident, it also increases the likelihood that you will catch the attention of a partner who wants to be on your team. We've all heard it before. First impressions matter. But guess what? Your outfit is the opening line of your personal story. Whether it's a dazzling dress or a killer jumpsuit, let your clothes do the talking. After all, you want your date to think, wow, this is someone I really need to get to know. There is nothing sexier than confidence, and your personal style is the key to unlocking it. When you feel amazing in what you're wearing, it radiates, it shows. Own your look, strut your stuff, and watch how it transforms not just your outfit, but your whole vibe, your whole mood, sis. Now picture this, you walk into a room and your date's eyes light up because you've chosen an outfit that sparks conversation. Whether it's a quirky little accessory or a bold pattern, your fashion choices give your date an easy way to break the ice. And trust me, they'll be asking about that statement piece all night long. And it's not just about dressing for the occasion, it's about dressing for the kind of date you want. Is it a casual coffee meetup? Well, if so, go ahead and rock those cute jeans you've been saving, girl. Now, if it's a fancy dinner, you might want to pull out that little elegant dress and just be ready. Your wardrobe will set the tone, so make sure it's singing your love song. And let's be real, if you're not comfortable, it shows. How many times have you tried to put on some heels or some shoes that you know before you leave out the house, this is not going to work, but you put them on anyway, and now you stumble your way through the night, feet hurting, you're not comfortable, stop faking it. Choose outfits that make you feel like the queen you are, whether it's a cozy sweater or killer flats. Honey, there's some good flats out there. Sometimes we just got to say no to the heels. Prioritize comfort without sacrificing style, because when you're comfy, you're confident, and confidence is irresistible. Your fashion journey is a reflection of your personal growth. Maybe you experiment with some new trends or find comfort in timeless classics. Embrace the evolution and let your style tell the story of your beautiful journey. Choosing the right colors for a date can indeed make a subtle yet significant impact on the overall impression you create. I'm going to go through a quick guide on what the different colors might signal when you're dressing for dates. So go ahead and get a pen and paper and let's jot these down. Red. Passion and confidence. Red is often associated with passion, energy, and confidence. It's a bold color that can make a bold, strong statement. Whether it's a red dress, a top, or accessory, it can signal that you're self-assured and ready to make that long-lasting impression. I have this leather corset type top that I wear, and when I want to just feel in my most sexy self, that is what I'm wearing. It's like a bodysuit. I'm snatched. Love it. But it's radiating self-assuredness. And, I've been known to make a few impressions with that. So I'm just saying. Okay, black. This signals elegance and mystery. Black is a classic color that exudes elegance and sophistication. It's timeless, and we can be incredibly versatile with black. Wearing black can convey a sense of mystery as well and create an aura of understated confidence. White. White is associated with purity and simplicity. Even if you're not pure, you can still wear white. It can convey a clean and fresh vibe, suggesting openness and honesty. A white dress or top can be a great choice for a daytime or summer date, creating a light and approachable atmosphere. Blue. Blue is often linked to calmness, trust, and stability. It's a versatile color that comes in various shades, which allows you to adapt to it in different settings or adapt it to different settings. A soft blue can create a serene and approachable impression, while a bolder shade can still maintain a sense of confidence. Green. Green is associated with nature, growth, and harmony. Not just with money, honey. It can symbolize freshness and balance. Wearing green can signal that you're down to earth, nurturing, and open to new experiences. It's a great choice for outdoor or casual dates. Pink. Pink is often linked to romance, sweetness, and playfulness. I wear pink when I'm trying to tap into that feminine side, my soft side, when I just need to remind myself to soften up some. It can convey a friendly and approachable vibe. A soft pink dress or top can be a great choice for a casual or romantic date, adding a touch of femininity to your look. Yellow. Yellow is a color associated with optimism, energy, and happiness. It can bring a positive and cheerful vibe to your outfit. A pop of yellow, whether it's an accessory or the main color in your outfit, can signal that you're lively and ready for a good time. Neutral tones. Now this can be beige, gray, anything in the neutral palette. These are versatile and timeless. Beige and gray convey sophistication and adaptability. They provide a great canvas for accessorizing as well and can be suitable for a variety of date settings, from casual to more formal occasions. Now, these are just some of the color options. Remember that these color associations are general and can be influenced by personal preferences and cultural variations. And also, at the end of the day, look, you have to find what's going to work for you, but using some of these colors to playfully add into or to intentionally think about what you're wearing on the dates and the kind of vibe you want to set off, this could be just, a little key for you to consider. Remember, the key is to wear colors that make you feel confident, comfortable, and authentic on your date. Creating a signature style is like curating a personal brand for yourself through fashion. It's about expressing yourself, feeling confident, like I said, and leaving a lasting impression. Now, here are some ways that you can, get started with developing your signature style. The first thing is self-reflection. Take some time to reflect on your personality, your interests, your lifestyle. Consider what makes you feel most comfortable and confident. Your style should be an extension of who you are. So for instance, if bodysuits are not your thing, then don't rock them. I love a good bodysuit. Just, I am a mother of 2 teens, and I just love that the way bodysuits can snatch me and how I can rock them, whether with, nice silk pants, or I can rock them with jeans. I can play them up, play them down. So you really have to think about what's going to work for you. What is a natural extension of you? The second thing is do a little inspiration hunting. Explore fashion magazines, social media, and even art to find styles that resonate with you. Pinpoint elements that consistently catch your eye. It can be a specific color palette. It can be a recurring pattern or particular silhouette. Find what inspires you. Again, what inspires you now? Not 5 seasons ago. What is the you now? The third thing is to define your style keywords. So choose a few keywords that encapsulate the essence of the style you want to convey. For example, this can mean casual chic, bohemian minimalist, or modern classic. And I have been variations of all of these in various seasons of my life. Right now, I'm really in a phase of a lot of pinks, a lot of soft colors, again, tapping into that softness of life. So these keywords will serve as a guiding light when you make fashion decisions. So find whatever is going to work for you. Maybe you want to do a capsule wardrobe so that you can just make things easier. Or maybe you just want to be bold and have patterns. So think about what that style keyword is for you right now. The next thing is selecting that signature color palette that we talked about. You want to find something that complements your skin tone also and that resonates with your style keywords. And having a consistent color scheme makes it easier to mix and match your pieces as well. The next thing you might want to consider is investing in wardrobe staples. Identify timeless wardrobe staples that align with your chosen style. These can include a well-fitted pair of jeans, a versatile blazer, a classic white shirt. We all need a classic white shirt. Or that little black dress. And that little black dress can look one way for one person and another way for another person. So find the one that fits you, but invest in quality pieces that will stand the test of time. The next thing is accessorize thoughtfully. I made the decision, I pared down a lot of my jewelry, and I decided I don't want to do costume jewelry. I don't want to do a lot of necessary colorful jewelry. I have my signature pieces. I am a Tiffany girl, so I have my Tiffany bracelets. I have my Tiffany necklace. I have my Tiffany earrings. These are just my staples. They will stand the test of time. And I'm not pushing for Tiffany. Tiffany is not sponsoring this podcast. If they want to, call me. But I wanted to scale back from a lot of just big pieces. And I just wanted the classy look. But do you? Maybe you're in your accessory era and you really want to make bold statements with your accessories. Go for it. Figure out what's going to be for you. Accessories can elevate your look and add a unique touch to your signature style. Whether it's a statement earring, a bold handbag, a distinctive hat, choose accessories that align with your overall aesthetic. The other thing, I do accessorize myself with sneakers. And I went back to, I'm going back to what I said about I traded in a lot of my heels for fly kicks. And that's just my signature brand. So I try to figure out how I can play up and play and be flirty and playful, even when it comes to sneakers. That's just me. Again, if you're a red bottom girl, keep the red bottoms. But that's just me. All right, next up is consistency. Consistency is key. It helps build recognition. While your style can evolve, having a consistent thread in your wardrobe choices makes your signature style more identifiable. People know who you are. They know that that is your look. This doesn't mean that you can't have variety. It just means finding a common thread that ties your looks together. Next up is personal grooming. Your signature style isn't just about your clothes. It also extends to how you present yourself. This can even come down to the scents that you wear. Think about the perfumes. What you doing with your everything showers. Are you doing everything showers? Because I'm doing everything showers, and I have like 3 different soaps that I use and 3 different scents that I kind of blend together. So that is an extension of your personal brand and your personal style. So consider your scents and how you're showing up too. And don't overdo it, because you don't want the scent to overpower what you're wearing either and to be a distraction. It can be a distraction in a good way, but don't let it be a distraction in an overpowering way. Pay attention to your grooming and personal care to enhance your overall style and your confidence. And the last thing is, confidence is the best accessory, friend. Regardless of what you wear, the most important element of your style is confidence. Own your look, honey. Walk tall and let your personality shine through. A confident attitude can turn any outfit into a fashion statement. Remember, creating a signature style is a journey, not a destination. Allow yourself the flexibility to evolve and redefine your style over time. The key is to feel authentic and comfortable in your clothes, expressing the best versions of yourself to the world. So, are you ready to suit up and head out onto the field? I think you're ready. I think you're ready. In fact, I know you're ready. You, my friend, are equipped to be your chief branding officer, the head publicist and strategist of your dating experience. Your playbook is coming together nicely. There's one last thing I want to touch on in this episode. Let's chat for a second about being your own public relations manager. Now, you can dress the part and show up, but how you represent yourself and communicate who you are matters. If you are confused about who you are, you best to believe the world will be confused as well. So I want you to manage how you present yourself to potential dating partners. Notice, I am not emphasizing overthinking every word you say, but I do want you to be strategic in how you represent yourself. If you ever watch a pregame or postgame interview, NFL players are primed. They are coached. They are acutely aware of the words they say because they know it is a direct reflection of them. Saying the wrong thing can mean media headlines for weeks, and not in a good way necessarily. Ball players have to be mindful of the words they speak about themselves, their teammates, coaching staff, and even their competition. Yeah, they may trash talk a lot, but it's also very strategic in how they trash talk. Now, a few weeks back, I was watching a post-game interview with Jalen Hurts, quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. And during the game, in the third quarter, the crowd watched in anguish seeing Jalen get up very slowly from a hit the defensive line of his opponents left on him. We could all see that something was off. Jalen was hurt, and as he headed to the sideline, fans held their breath. This is one injury that would be devastating for the Philadelphia Eagles. A few minutes later, Jalen went back onto the field and he powered through the rest of the third and fourth quarters. Now, the Eagles went on to win that game, but not without a few bumps and bruises along the way. It was hard. It was hard to watch. And at the end of the game, during his post-game interview, Jalen was asked about that moment. And the reporter said, "You appeared to be hurt after a big hit in the third quarter, Jalen. How did that impact your game?" Jalen, with his nice Kool-Aid smile, he has a nice smile if you've ever seen him, he looked at the reporter and said, "Yeah, I'll be all right. I will be okay. We were able to come out strong as a team and win this game. Some things happened along the way, but at the end of the day, I'm going to be okay." Next question. He moved on. Now, notice Jalen held his composure. He did not give anyone the satisfaction of, hey, they took that hit on me and I'm about to just, go into a play-by-play of how bad I was hurt and how he was feeling, how that may have impacted his game. He simply said, "It's okay, I'll be all right." Now, when we are representing ourselves to potential dating partners, I want you to focus on the fact that, yeah, you may have had a past. Hell, we all do. But don't carry that past into your next partnership or situationship. You are in the game and you are focused. You don't need to dwell on a play-by-play of what has happened. Sure, you want to learn from your mistakes or past situations that may have shifted how you played a game, but you don't live there, honey. We are here in the present. How you speak about yourself matters. It not only matters to perceptions, but how you speak about yourself matters to you. Words carry energy. They really do. So whether you're crafting an online dating profile and you have a short amount of, characters that you can put there to represent yourself, I want you to be intentional with what you're writing. Also, if you're trying to craft the right, maybe text message or DM, I'm not going to pretend like you may not be trying to slide into some DMs and that's your strategy. However you are communicating, I want you to be intentional about it. I want you to think about how you are reflecting yourself to your potential new boo. And when you're in conversations with your date, just remember that your words matter. How you represent yourself, it all matters. So put on your brand management hat along with your newly designed and redefined uniform, and let's get ready for preseason. Coming up in the next episode, we're hitting the field for training camp and preseason. We're going to map out which player positions we want to focus on. We're going to have some fun. And as always, I want to thank you for listening to A Woman's Playbook to Dating. Share with your sister friends. You can share it with coworkers, girlfriends, whomever you feel can benefit from this playbook for dating. Stay tuned and see you next episode.